Now, oh, where are we at? Oh, well, I guess this is it. I guess this is the end. I guess, you know, I don't know how I managed to, well, live this long. I know there is a lot of things still have to do. But been walking around this airport that you hear behind me for quite some time. And I noticed because I still have an energy lingering, all right? Following. It's the energy that prevented me from being happy. My father, or would I say stepbrother, because I come to find out through the Genesis Con, you know, my dad wasn't really my dad. And of course he wasn't, because he always treated me like an enemy. But that chapter is closed. I've closed that chapter long ago. But I have the energy of a marincon, or empty shell, still following me. My dad was an empty shell. My mother was made into an empty shell. And anything that was remotely mine was taken away in favor of a, well, can't really call her stepsister. I guess it's more so called, a hollow shell of a being. I've worked very hard to tell my own story, but I still feel guided. And I'm not sure if I'm being misled, or it's all the combination of stuff that had tried to make me into an empty shell, because they couldn't control me. Even with all the drugs. All right, and I've had my fill of alcohol, didn't do anything. I've had my fill of, drugs in recent years, because I was the guy that said he would never do it, and I've done them all at this point, functionally mostly, but there have been instances of recreational use. And I can say that they couldn't control me even with that. Even now, I'm hesitating to drink the 0.0 beer in combination with this chips, because I've really done it all. I'm at my unhealthiest. I shouldn't even be. Most people would have died. But there's an energy of an empty shell still hiding behind, still trying to take away from me. And I've done it all, done everything. But the shock yesterday set me ablaze, because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I've met me a share of evil, arrogant people over the years. I've met me a share of diabolical individuals, and my Andrew would say. But I have never met, and I don't even like Jay-Z, but that scene with Dame Dash and his partner celebrating, and Jay-Z just looking like, I get it. I totally, completely get it now. Because Miguel, and with all the energies I've been experiencing here, this is for Sarah, by the way, just in case, I don't even know if what to make spiritually sense of it. Because I've reached the end game, Sarah, in case you didn't know. I've done a lot of transformations. I've had a lot of help here, more than I was required. I've been seen by individuals as a godlike figure. which I never intended to be. I never wanted to be. But people look at me. And I'm very peculiar nowadays of how people look at me and why people look at me. Because there are some diabolical people on this planet, my dear. Some diabolically evil people. And I've seen evil's face. I've had a taste of it last year when I killed Phil.